See, I keep forgetting that there's a stream delay on this. I keep hitting the button and just be like, oh, we're straight back into it, boys. Where were we at last time? There are a lot of people complaining about taxes, so I think, to be honest, we will drop that. Because we don't really need 18k income right now. We'll drop that back to 10%. We've expanded Central Park, I think is the main idea of what we're doing. So we are now going to make this all just a park. We are going to put the main facility buildings in here as well, but to be fair, we'll just kind of run with it as per. I think Central Park might overtake I Don't Like Zen, but I'm not too sure. I really hope not, because I Don't Like Zen is a pretty good park. Yeah, so we've nearly filled out to here where we can start doing these. I think this is the underground network, which I just didn't fix. Yeah, we need to go in and edit the lines of that just quickly. Or is that the bus line? Yeah, that needs to be deleted because it's... The thing was, I figured out last time that it had created like two lines, and that basically meant that when we were trying to expand that one to complete the line, it just completed the other one. So we had an entire line that went like all the way around. Or well, actually, it didn't really go anywhere. It was just one station to one station, so it was pointless. So I'm thinking that late. We're not late. Show me my. Oh right, I really didn't realize Ross was in the chat as well. For fuck's sake. Okay, Ross, this is gonna be your tiny island here. Like you get your own wee private island. You get your island. It's even got some damn palm trees on it. So palm trees for you, Ross. It's pretty great, isn't it? I know there's 30-second stream delay, so... Stream seems to be relatively stable. Yes, I need to do something about the poop. So what we're going to do, this is all... Yeah, so this needed to be offices, was it? Before we could do more trains. I know that's what you're all here for, is the trains. Is the monorails. Clearly everyone is here for the monorails. There's not a single passenger using the monorails. Right, so I think we just save the money, I guess, and we build... Yeah, we basically build the main ones of all of these. I don't really need to because there is a super hospital down there, so... I guess you're quite happy with your island, Ross? Goddamn shit, yeah. Gotta make the underground railway actually work now. Because, you know, I did say I would get it running last time and I failed, so... See, people are gonna love it. We have such a great transport system. There you go, look at that. This is literally going to be the most effective use of everything that we've got. Oh, I knew we were going to have to fix the fucking water. do need to run a water pipe over here because this is also going to have a big park on it, which I'm thinking is going to be like probably the biggest and, you know, like the park people most visit, purely because it's going to be so big, so much stuff on it. To be honest, it's been a pretty decent city so far. We only had like 2 crises like at the start of the game, and that was purely my own mismanagement. So we do more nice streets, or are we just gonna? See, nothing beats 90-degree roads. You're lying to yourself if you don't like 90 degrees. You know, a lot of people say to me, they say, Dave, it's not even the optimal, yeah, it's not even the optimal, like, fucking, oh, what are they called? Angles, I forgot. Oh, that's an actual embarrassment. Okay. Trying to move on from that. See. Oh man. It's fucking terrible. Right. Okay. We can put more and more of these houses down, and then we can maybe get this monorail up and running. Yeah, so we could put down like the super police station, which is gonna like cut into the park slightly, but I thought it would be a better idea to have all of the main buildings like next to each other, because then like they can service like the whole area. Like, see, like that does pretty much the entire city, or like the entire downtown area of the city. Anyway, we don't really care about cash money just now because we're investing in offices, because we like offices more than we like everything else. I mean, there are abandoned buildings, but to be fair, it's a bustling city, or it's a colossal city, and we can get our nuclear game up. We do like nuclear. Because what we'll do is we'll start replacing the coal power plants with the nuclear power plants. Yeah, because like they're not getting that much fuel in because of the way I've set traffic up. Unfortunately, the way I've set traffic up means that this is happening. So I think we might just actually tack on another road here. Like from here. Should alleviate some traffic, potentially. Apparently not. Right, okay. See, this appears to be the bottleneck here, where they let them join. We're gonna have the same issue when I put another one down there. Because we're gonna have 2 of these, or maybe we'll do like a straight up turnpike, whatever they're called, cloverleaf intersection there. Because then what it means is we can have it so that the 2 roads route straight into the main city, which means they don't need to travel all this way, which I think is part of the main problem. We can probably get that sorted out quite quickly. Shitville we may need to start deleting, but I want to at least get the nuclear power plant first. Because, like, Metropolis, 28,000, it's an airport. We're not really that bothered about airports. Like, we can deal with all that later. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to build the big park. I'm tempted to do like another like a highway section that comes off like here, and then comes through the hill to what will be like the kind of cargo port area. Although we might keep that beach and then make the cargo port further up the end. But I want a way that kind of like allows them to bypass this, you know, fucking mess here. Although to be fair, you know, the race between I Don't Like Sand and Central Park is still going on. They've had 5,000 out of 10,000 visitors till next level. Damn. They've had 86 visitors this week. Central Park are nearly 6,000. But their entertainment's not as good. I Don't Like Sand has a pretty big entertainment value. I'm tempted to do more on the parks, but I feel like we really need to go back to expanding the city, because I almost spent all of last time fucking... Yeah, like almost all of last time doing the parks. It's probably not that good. Wasn't that great for the city's development, I think. You can slap more down here. Yeah, once I get rid of the literal poop machines, I'm gonna make that a park as well, because I feel like that's really helped with the whole land value thing. Like, land value is just huge because of the parks. Granted, this area is a wee bit better because I spent a wee bit more time in it. Apparently, everyone likes Shitsville. There's high land value in Shitsville, and I don't believe it. Decent land value in Capitalism Square. It's kind of got to be, isn't it? You know, it's in the name. Central Park's pretty decent. The buildings round about it do benefit, especially as we're putting down, you know, more stuff within the like the parks. Because I know this cuts in at this side, but I'm tempted to just do like a path behind it and then do like a slightly smaller walled-in area, along with like one of the actual like place-down parks you can do. Why do we not enough educated workers? So we need more skills. So what is it? Yeah, well, no, majority of our people are educated. Quite a few of them are well educated. None of them highly educated, because we don't have a university. So need more educated workers, which I think is primary skills, isn't it? We could put down a public library, but you know, it's kind of expensive. Well, it's not really. We do need a kind of primary skill in the big city area. That's not going to serve anywhere near enough people. So we might need to demolish some buildings to make this slightly better. Yeah, I'm tempted that we take out some of these people in order to improve the overall education. We might need to put down like another one like in here as well, to try and boost education. I know I said we weren't doing education, but clearly I was wrong. Because I do remember before you could literally do it where you just didn't need to do any of that. Garbage. I see we put down another one of these, and then we empty this so that it can operate again. How are we looking on the trash? We are doing semi-decently with it. We produced 256,000 units, and we can process over that. So we have got room. I did try and make it so that we would have room to expand. Man, the city does actually look pretty decent. With the night lights. The tower blocks are a bit dark though. I do seem to remember the tower blocks being really bright, which was not a whole lot of fun. Man, Shitsville is just terrible. It just needs to die. We just need to get rid of that, make a nice park here, run a nice highway lane right over the top of it. Just, you know, all the good stuff. It will take a while, I think, for the dumper trucks to actually get around here. We can probably turn this building on, and then the thingy station, just so that we can operate with them within the budget. Not enough educated workers. Oh, wait, do they need well-educated? And we've not got a whole lot of well-educated. No, the well-educated workers are fine. We don't have enough educated workers. Oh, and too highly educated. See, we don't have a university. Maybe we should put down a university. Public library would be kind of decent. I don't really know what that does. How big an area does that? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a big area. See, that would be good to put somewhere like that, or like there. But alas, we need to do higher education first. Wait, how big is the catchment area for the university? Do we know? No, we can't see because we don't have enough money. I'm surprised that our death care has held up so much. Oh, we haven't put down a crematorium, which might be a good idea. Because this can't actually reach out this way. Like, I know that we are now just, like, hemorrhaging money on stuff, and we have lost our kind of, quote-unquote big money streak, but if I just put down like 2, there you go. Well, it hasn't actually cost us a whole load of money, but it has, you know, improved this vastly. We don't really touch the corporate sector, but I don't think we really care. Childcare, there is none. We don't care if your children don't have them. And elderly care, if you get old, you just die in the sea. That's this is what happens. I don't make the rules. Winter market. That could be a cool idea to put down in the like in the park. I don't. Oh, 5,000 squares of leisure specialization built. Construct 1 international airport. Yeah, that might be a bit out of our reach just now. A fishing pier. Do we not already have one? Obviously, we could put down the football stadium. Why is there just a random... Like, I feel like maybe if we took this island over as well. Because I want to do, like, the nuclear power plants, like, on here. And do power over here so that we don't need... I keep, obviously, like, the garbage disposal... yeah, like, the... What do you call it? The incinerators, like, over here so that the vehicles can still get into the city, but... I think it would be a great idea to, you know, have like this and just do the whole island dedicated to this, and we'll do like all sorts of transport links to it. A city arch? Do we want a city arch? It's not... It's actually too big to... Oh no, we could technically do it before you come in that. Oh, we could put it like right there. There you go. We got an arch, boys. Look at that. Not a single person has visited our arch. Man, Capitalism Park has just been utterly left behind. Like, it's just not fun. But, like, I Don't Like Sand, boom, that is so much fun. People love I Don't Like Sand. Oh, shit, we need more people. Again. Yeah, I feel like it might be a good idea to make some like hotels and like small density like residential, maybe commercial in here, and then make the whole thing a big park. Because I really want one big park. Just one massive overpowering park. See, look at this place. You want to tell me that monorails weren't a good idea now? They were honestly the best thing we could have done. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I get to build like the thing when you're not able to use it, but it genuinely was a good idea. Like there is no, oh shit, something's on fire and we don't have the money to build a fire station. Oh, it's fine. There's only like 5 old people that live there. Monorail bad. No, monorails are good. Look at the absolute wonder that this monorail bus hub has done. 54 passengers, even though we're still to focus like loads of stuff around here. Did I even put... I mean, there's one close enough to it. We do like so many bus routes from here. There you go. We can do this, right? And then we can get it. We can make it come through all these little bits here. And this can be the bus line that does like the southwest of the city. Even takes you to another monorail station. Like, how nice are we that we're just giving out, you know, bus rides to monorail stations? Like, we know you want to travel in style, which is why you want to use the monorails. There's honestly not a person in the world that could tell me that monorails are not cool. Because they would be lying if they said that. They're just too cool. People actually, like, they get scared because of the just sheer power of monorails. Like, you can even go to the hospital on this bus route. I think we should make a tour bus company that just, like, visits all the monorails. Obviously, we've got the one that will go to, like, all the parks and everything. But I think we need to know just how much we love monorails. Right, get rid of that. Yeah, we don't have enough highly educated workers right now, which seems to be the thing that's killing us. West City bus line, and it can be like a kind of disgusting fucking green pillar. Yeah, West City bus line. See, like, there you go. Like, already 39 people use monorails. 39 people out of 18,500. You cannot tell me that that's like not proof that monorails succeed. Like, you can listen to like Mark's propaganda or whatever about the fact that monorails aren't that great, but it's just that, it's just propaganda. I am conscious that this stream is literally just turning into me talking about fucking monorails. Right, okay, I am tempted to just kinda like... Where my man now boys at? Oh, Mark, you're back. We were just talking about your propaganda. Where you lie to people of our great city that monorails were not an effective purchase. I suppose we could... Yeah, we just continue this like up to the top. There we go. I don't want to do things like as plainly as we have done previously. Like, I want it to actually be like bigger roads, or at least kind of like, we do it like into there, and then like connect it with that road. Oh yeah, there we go. Because now we have got like a semblance of a main strip of the city, which is like this line here, because it goes all the way down. When you're speaking liberal lies. No, Mark, it's liberal lies that just fucking... There are people that are trying to say that me wasting thousands of the city's money that could have been spent on education on monorails was not a good idea. And does the monorail go to cash money? No. No, well, yeah, it goes to the extension of Capitalism Square, which is going to be like Capitalism Oblong. It won't go to cash money because cash money is just, at this point, not really making the stonks. So we tried to invest in offices, but turns out people need to be educated and we don't know how to read. There we go, we can put more houses over here. This will be like the brand new housing district. People will love it. They'll be like, next to the offices, damn, I didn't know this city had offices, because we don't have any highly educated people. So let's get the university. And let's place it right over here. Like that. Bam, there you go. Do you want to know the best thing about coming to university? Here, right here. You got monorails galore. You're gonna have a nice park. How's the forestry going? We never built it, Mark. Yeah, we're still waiting on doing it. Don't worry, it's gonna take off massively. We're gonna make loads of money. When I finally put it down, and then it would have solved all of our money problems like right at the start. See, the problem is it's just like, it's taking forever for the dustbin trip. Yeah, we call it the Dave Live University. Hold on. Oh, no, can't have a capital in it if it's Dave Live. I just want to point out all the stuff we've done for the main channel, where it says Dave Live, has a capital letter in it. And everything I write about Dave Live, there are no capitals in it. I just thought that was weird that it was like, everybody else that talks about Dave Live puts it. Have you gone to the... Yeah, I made a bridge, look. I'm still to make the tunnel to Ross's Island. Although I thought we were just going to give him a ferry. I need to get some dirt roads. Then we can just put like a fucking wind turbine. I mean, that's a lot of money we could be using for the city. So I'm gonna save that for a little bit. I'm tempted to start work on this, but to be fair, I think we need to finish this part of the city first. And then we need to expand Geraldinesville. Well, actually, can we buy another plot line? Oh, we can. Do we buy that one or this one? We buy number 1 or number 2? I need to wait on the stream. We do a Twitch poll about it. See, Robert Lewis has got the right idea. He's so uneducated, he thinks this is a good city. Don't you love it when the coastline's plunge? No, Mark. It's a feature. It's not human waste. It's a feature. Come down to I Don't Like Sand Beach and don't go in the water because you're not allowed to. It's due to the massive shark that lives there and nothing to do with the human excrement that's currently flowing around the side of the island. One. You think 1? Get up power before we do Geraldinesville? Suppose we could just do 1, but I am tempted to go out this way because we're gonna get that one, and then I'm literally gonna do. Oh wait, hold on. Will I have enough to get the whole island, or probably just these 3? I suppose we can buy that one because this is where the nuclear power plant now will go. More motorway is better. Yeah, no, I can agree with you. We might need to buy that one and then this one, but I'll buy this one first. Oh, we can buy another one immediately. Then we'll just... Oh, we don't have any money. No, we do have money. We'll just buy that. There you go. Because then what we can do is we can knock down Shatesville and then we can route, like, another highway offshoot after that. Like, all the way through, and this will go to our port. We're going to try and, like, take as many trucks off the road as possible, but I'm not sure it's gonna work that way. See, there's areas in here that people didn't build on. Should we just give Ross, like, a tiny, like, access to the motorway? In fact, do you think there's, like, someone's made an add-on for, like, just, like, a giant Pokemon statue, and we'll just put it on Ross's Island? Come to Dave Town's like, no. you gotta remember, Sugar Tits properly. Truly was one of the great cities. Right, okay, I think we're potentially about ready to just fill in this last bit, and then we'll be on to doing this island and that island. Well, actually, we're gonna do this bit first. I think it's maybe a good idea that we do the highway first. Ross only commutes through boats. Awesome, we can do that. So Ross will get his own little ferry port, and then he'll have to sail all the way to, like, out here to then get, like, a solitary bus into the city, even though he's right there. See, I haven't put much roads on here because I'm kind of trying to think about how I want to do it. The Toblerone is similar to Pokemon. I don't know. I'll have a look. I'll have a look for next. The next. Oh yeah, the fire. The fire's not good because we don't have a fire station. So, you know, it's 60 we need. So the guys are just gonna have to burn. I mean, but the big fire station down like there, and that should cover most of this area. Because we've got like ample healthcare by the looks of it. We could do with like another big hospital over here, but we can deal with that. Like the police is basically sorted. You know, we only got a 6% crime rate, and that's just Ross. Like Ross constantly trying to outdo the man on the hill, which he obviously can't do, but you know he gives it a go. Ross has to sail through the shit on a raft to the field. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Oh wait, we ended up having to give in and do education, Mark. Although we are having inner city problems where there are a lot of uneducated people. And we're not going to do a whole lot about that. Yeah, I need to make sure these guys are going in like pretty close to each other. Right, there you go. Hold on, what's the land value like out here? It's not as high as I would like it. Davetown was police state. No! Because we don't even have a prison yet, Mark. You just get caught and then you get a slap on the wrists. We can't actually do anything about it. It's like, you know, hey, it would be really nice if you didn't, you know, like, shoot that guy in the head. Yeah, unfortunately, Mark, we had to do education. It truly is a depressing state. But we do have this monorail bus hub that looks kind of cool. Education means no cash money. Well, actually, it's meant pretty decent cash money, because now we can do offices, which, like, you know, unfortunately, they're not, you know, stick factory factories, but, you know, we've still got stick factory factories. Land value is low because of the coast shit. Yeah, but we can increase it by just expanding the park. Like, see if I bring the park further along the coast. Like, where you see this, it's literally, it's like magic. You know, I bring this further along the coast. To, I think about there. I think that's about the furthest that the coast could probably go. Or could, like, conceivably still be. I don't like sand beach. Alright? And then you have a little look at the land value, right? Boom. It's even higher because of this stupid park. Did you just build a monorail just to turn it off? Is this? Yeah, we had to like plan out the city, Mark, with the monorail roads. So there are still 2 monorail stations left to be activated. All of the other ones are on. But they were all turned off. But you would have known that because you watched the last stream, didn't you, Mark? I love how densely forested this area is, that even the main city is covered in forest. Seemingly there is oil, like, over here, but I don't think we're able to reach that. There is oil in the middle, but I don't want to do much with that. What's wrong with your garbage collection? Have you tried waiting on the fucking dustbins? Right, okay, we got 30,000. How much is the turnpike? It's 25,000. Right, we'll wait. Sand, I can't believe it. The Egyptian menace is rolling at its screen. No, Ross, no. We never do high on a Sunday night. Look at it. Look at this idiot Mark coming into the chat asking about Hearts of Iron. On a Sunday of all places. Well, there you go. Ah, it's not gonna do it. Fuck, I was trying to show the stream chat, but I'll only do it so long as I don't click into the game. So yeah, he's just here to mess with the fact that Pokemon isn't here. It hasn't, he's come into my chat and he's not even typed Queen once, and I'm starting to think Ross might just be out here simping for Hearts of Iron. Oh, you ban you Sunday City Skylines night. Yes, very true. We don't play anything else on a Sunday, just City Skylines. Gonna watch Pokemon, and I've kept stream open since I first. See, Ross, one of these days I'm gonna give Mark permission to ban you, and then we're gonna do Ross's shit Saturday. Oh, we got nuclear power plants now. I'm just gonna let Mark ban you one of these days. Then what are you gonna do? Let me delete these roads, and then let me put in this turnpike. Oh, it's a bit huge, actually. Right? Okay, hold on. We may potentially need to delete some of these. Right. Presumably, this is going to work in much the same way it was anticipated. Congratulations, you banned yourself. Right, boom, there you go. Right. Now what we gotta do, we've gotta link this up. And then we gotta link up the connection roads to it. Oh, we're just gonna delete like this. Margaret Wilson. Oh, I think that's actually become like a channel meme, the whole Margaret Wilson thing. Margaret Wilson. Do we bring this into like here, or do we bring it like, oh, hold on. If we bring, I think it's this, out to, like, here? I'm tempted to make like a VOD channel as well. So like, instead of just uploading like full streams on YouTube, we'll just do them, like we'll take them off Twitch and upload them to like a channel that's actually made for that. So I think that's a better idea than just constantly throwing these up. See, what we could do is we could upgrade this to be like the soundproof stuff and then do like a little estate in here. I think that might be quite a cool idea. Ship pipe needs motorway connection. Yes. Well, how are people going to come and see our, our famous pipe? You know? Do you know there's people out there that don't know about the pipe? Like, how could you genuinely live on this planet and not love the pipe? I think we could also do, like... Because if we go into the upgrade tool, right, and we just make this... well, we don't really need to do that side, but we just do this side. Suppose we do it like that. We'll just do this side as well. Make it look decent. Because if we make these soundproofed, right? And then we soundproof. Oh, that's not gonna work. Because if we soundproof it like that, right? Then we can do like a little estate in here, and these guys can be like grumpy old people. You know? So we can do like this little estate in here. It's just like a place to cram in more like low res. I just keep saying low res. It's low density commercial, or not commercial, residential. There you go. We can cram in like even more people into this godforsaken city. Imagine being man on the hill and swimming the shit every day. Yeah, but the thing is, right, most of it he actually makes himself. Like he's a man. He's a man of pure vision and dedication, right? Because not only is he absolutely 100% in the absolute prime of his life, man on the hill, he just knows, right? He just knows how to do things. Right, we'll do it like that, right? Can we get them to a point where they've got a road that just goes like... So we just bring it like... curve it around and we do it on there. There you go. Now this little estate can just have easy access to the motorway. Oh, people can't hear anyway. Well, this is just like... so that when people have to go and visit them, it's not like a death metal concert going on, you know? I'm tempted to get rid of the shit pipes and replace them with these so that we can get rid of the giant shit streak that's taken over the entire city. You know, maybe an idea. And put down like another elementary school there. Maybe like another secondary school. I mean, just cram this place with high density residential. Like, these people are like, man on the hill emits for shitting and food. He's therefore he's so rolling. I mean, man on the hill is just like, he's like the Omega Chad. He's just in his tiny house. Man on the hill, look at that. They're all educated. Man on the hill, his wife, and their 3 kids, they're all well educated and, you know, educated. Because, of course, he's, like, guaranteed education because he's a national hero. Right, okay. Let's try that now. How does our new highway work? Is anyone at all going to use it? Yeah, no, people are using it. Will this fix this traffic problem here, though? Because the problem is, it's backing up kind of quite significantly. Why would you go this road? There is nothing out here. Just to go, oh, just to turn around, right, okay. Oh, right, okay. I think we need to do like, we need to obviously expand Capitalism Square. I think that's rather necessary. That'll maybe from like here. Because I do want to keep like our park. Can we get the join onto this location? We can do it to like there, right? We'll just do it on there. And we can reconnect this. Like, this is the problem. This bit's gonna kind of start to look a wee bit ugly, but hey, what can we do? Well, I mean, we don't even really need this. I think that was literally just to supply electricity to Capitalism Square. Or Capitalism Park, sorry. Can't read. Fucking Shadow Legends in my chat again. After last night, I can't hear any more people read Shadow Legends. I suppose we can get rid of like the Cold War-esque power line that just goes across the road. Yeah, see, look, this is fixed. I think that's fixed most of the traffic problem. I feel like these guys need like a way in, but they've got a way in, so I don't understand why all these trucks are like getting in this way. I know they all want to get to here, but god damn it, use this highway, please. Right, is there any water in here? There is not. This place is without water. Can it again gives us another like straight road. And there you go, we could potentially start opening these areas, which will encourage even more people to use the metro trip uppers. Fucking Bob. You gotta love Bob. It's kind of mandatory at this point that you gotta love Bob. So we make this a big park here. What were we gonna do with this? Was this? Oh, this was gonna be more skyscrapers, wasn't it? You can ban lorries in the roads you don't want them on. Yeah, but I'm kind of worried because I did that in my like actual single player game I was playing, and it fucked the whole traffic up, and I created another 9-year traffic jam. So I think the advantage of this, granted, there's gonna be traffic here, but the advantage of this is it's going to alleviate this fucking mess, and then I can rejig this so that this is just like a straight L shape and this just joins in. That's kind of the idea, and then we'll set about tearing down this part of Shipville. And cash money. I think we're gonna have to do something about cash money because it's kind of an eyesore. We need to move onto greener pastures, Mark. So I'm thinking we do some forestry. Now I have this feed into a large roundabout. Because I need this industry to kind of flow relatively smoothly and independently of the entire rest of the city. We can do that. And then I'm also tempted to do road to... Oh, that's not going to work. Give me 2 seconds. Right, okay. Yeah, it's far too warm in here. I need to put a fan on, but I don't want the fan to interrupt the record. Right, yeah, we've got this turnpike working like this. How do I make this slightly more efficient? Because I feel like a road from here going to, but we've got that in this turnpike. Right, okay, we'll stick to just doing like a 6-lane industry road. Now I don't care for bicycles. Or we could do it like in a one-way system, I guess. If we do this like in, and then we do one that's like out. Right, this is the, yeah, granted this is not gonna look great, but as long as it works to a relative degree, I'm going to be satisfied. Right. So let's build that here. Congratulations, we get sawmills. Awesome. Right. Now we want to set about making like kind of really smaller, more efficient like squares that just do I always found forestry and farming to be the two more kind of continuous ones that you could do, because oil and gas would deplete like immediately. Like the minute you start making like any actual like money off of like not oil and gas, sorry, ore and oil. Because the minute you start making any sort of money off it, it would just be like, aha, well, PogChamp, you've got no money, or you've got no more resources, and then they would, all the businesses would start importing stuff, but it wouldn't tell you that they were just importing stuff, which meant you just ended up with this fucking godforsaken, whatchamacallit? Wait. More forestry, or yeah, no. We need to just take that over with money. Oh, is there no industry thing here? Oh, that's gonna be slightly annoying. Because we're gonna have to get them to do all of this. Like, the thing can be, we could make like a park around the edge, because there is a kind of beach bit here. But do we really want that? Cut down trees to make roads, then to make forestry. Well, yeah, exactly. We couldn't sell those logs because they weren't, you know, official brand merchandise, you know. Comes full circle. Yeah, see, now you're getting it. So, if I go into this, right, I make some overall ones of these. I've done this for the farming rather than the trees, so I haven't moved the plots big enough. We're not doing farming. We're not fans of farming. Right, so we need a sawmill now. We don't have enough money, but we can come back to that. In the meantime, I am going to and try and purely not because official much stick come to trees. Yeah, they weren't. They were just crappy trees that had been brought in, and you know they weren't fit for the company name. You know. You know how it is, Mark. Can't have bad stakes for Mark's stake, can't we? Wait till this massive investment fails. No, Mark, it's not gonna fail. It's gonna succeed. Because here at the Dave Live Corporation, we are all about succeeding. Many people they listen as they say how did Dave Live not know when to quit? And I said, well, purely because we made the worst content, we didn't know. Everything was bad. Can't believe you think this investment will fail. Clearly a savvy investor like you knows that there's only one way this can go, and it's complete and utter success. Right, that's not incredibly efficient, but do you know what this can allow me to do? It does mean I can now place, right, so we can do, like, zombie there. Then we could, not enough money. Which is a fucking sawmill. Alright, okay. We also need power over here. Oh no, we have power, okay. Can't believe you would genuinely think that this massive investment could in any way fail. It's going to be a huge success. We'll even like put down more decorative trees to make the place look even better. None of my investments fail. Sticks have only brought me success. Exactly, hence why we need to do forestry in our apparently overpopulated city. Because the garbage services are just not keeping up with us, despite the fact we're easily attainable. Yeah, there's no healthcare out this way, so then it's like a small clinic or something. Fire brigade reaches it. Police reaches it. Education. I'm pretty sure we're sorted for education on the most part. Cool. Everything else is just high density. See, I don't like Sand Park. It's just it's not really doing that as well. Right, hold on. We need another one of these. Operating normal. Right. So we've got 2 sawmills, right? Small log yard. Yeah, we need like 2 of these, I think. Right. We'll do a quick pause and we will delete this road. And we'll readjust it slightly so we can fit this up. Because what we're really looking for is just to try and cram the forestry industry in. And then allow us to there you go. Done. It doesn't look great, but we'll cover it with trees and pretend it doesn't exist. I suppose we could technically do a thing where we like join there and then do one that's like in there. So this has got multiple access in and out the highway. I think this might work. We are in negative money somehow, but I'm not really sure how that works. Right, we need to delete money, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll get rid of money, and then we'll rename Moor Forestry Area money, because you know we can only have one source of income. Everything else must be deleted. Money. Right. It is currently outputting absolutely nothing. It is collecting resources though, but kind of slowly. You're right, okay, the traffic jam has not got any better. Then obviously this bit will need to be high density commercial as well. I think that's what this area of the city is kind of really going for, is commercial. I mean, we could do more parks, but to be fair, I think we've utilised maybe just a wee bit too much of the space on parks, instead of maybe like your actual productive buildings. What's happening there? Cannot output when nothing is input. But it is input stuff. Like I can see that there are resources like actually taken up. Oh, we don't even have enough workers. Right, what's their issue? Not enough raw materials. Does it matter what kind of tree we have? Freight trucks. So it does what, 4,800 units per week. It's operating normally. It needs 14 tons to produce 14 tons. Production rate is 0, but the other one seems to be working fine. Yeah, the other one's fine. So we need more plots. More grow plots. Okay. We can do that. We can make more. Forestry main building. We got forestry main building. So if we just make more of these, assumedly production will catch up. Material for the sawmill, look around and see sees through it. Yeah, but it can't cut those trees, Mark. That's you know, that's here at the Dave Live. You know, we don't do that. It's the wrong type of tree. We should look and see if we can get a model for like acacia trees, just to keep with memes. Right, do you think this is enough growth plots? Like if I just make quite a few of these. Obviously we don't got any space to do that there. We can expand the road at the top, yes, and see if we can fit another one in there. Too many sawmills and not enough trees. Well, that's what I was thinking. If I put down more of these growth plots, it should just kind of outweigh that. Now the other one's complaining that he's not got enough. 0 out of 14. He has 1 freight truck. But he does have. He has 7 tons. So, industry area. Own production import. So, we need to bring down our own production. Because we are making technically a negative on this just now, but it's not a whole lot. I guess we could do paper. So we like exponentially continue this. I know it's like not the most efficient setup, but I feel like just draw the line right across. Right, okay. So the idea what we're doing was just continually expanding this, I think. Or seeing as if it's like not... And these buildings aren't quite big enough to fill a plot by themselves, so... Here at Dave Live channel, we are going to cut down all the trees Mr. Beast planted. Yes. Hey, you know, we're standing looking at solid profit, you know, that's the problem. You know, some people, they look at trees and they're like, oh, like, it's 100 years old, it's precious, and we're like, damn, that's a lot of money. I don't know. I'm tempted to, like, move this and then buildings. Like, see if we relocate these buildings to like the far end of this. Right. To like as far as they can go. Both of them. And then, yeah, these are all gonna need water. Pause the game. I think Mr. Beast will like, see this and be like, fucking chance do we have? Like, the Dave Live building. Like, the Dave Live building is just made with all the wood we got from cutting down all the Mr. Beast trees. And then we just use all of the city funds to build this. Because eventually this must catch up with its own production. Oh, we don't have enough money. Like, assumedly, that's how this will go. Yeah, now we're making our own, you know, our own stuff. We are producing, what? We only buy in 64 tons. We don't appear to be changing a profit yet, but we're not outputting anything. So, do we need a separate? Oh, things will make you money when you attack them with chainsaw trees on people, etc. So, like, do we think that it's a case of we need to build more of what we've got, or do we need to wait for like the higher upgraded stuff? Why will it not let me? Okay, that's not going to be 90 degrees, but that's because this game hates it when you do 90 degrees. Oh, this district's gonna look horrid. Oh, we just gotta go for it. Save Dave Town. You gotta buy Dave Town, that's the thing. No? You don't want to buy outside products because they're, you know, they're from other people. You know, we need to be a strong, independent city that, oh, we've got no war. Yeah, maybe I should have, like, waited potentially on just doing this. Right. So, is this now making money? I didn't know, but it is making less of a deficit than it did before. We don't import anything. I think that's part of the reason. So, we don't really export a whole lot by the looks of it. Although, yeah, no, there are piles of logs in the logging camp, so... So yeah, these are doing their job. We are getting trees in through the plantations. I'm unsure whether if we just make even more of them that'll actually like, do the job, or do we now switch it up and make more like sawmills, so that we can like increase the amount of production we have. Like, we need more workers, that's the problem, but a lot of people are getting educated, and education's bad for business. Although by the looks of it, we are making incessant amounts of money with this city. Like, that is an unnecessary amount of money. Do you need, yeah, I was thinking that, but it doesn't look like it, because they do have freight trucks of their own that they could use. Like, that are, like, integrated. Oh, congratulations, right, there we go. I think we can now do other things. Oh, that's fucking huge. And what I mean by that is... Yeah, because see, we're now getting to the point where we should actually be able to open like the monorail in its entirety. Because like, see, it is steadily climbing like the amount of people using the hub. But as we haven't made like that many bus lanes and things like that, within the city, there's not many people going to the hub. I think one of the things we will potentially do is we'll set up like a tour bus company, that obviously one that does the beaches and everything, one that does all the monorail stations. Because I have found that if you put all of your stuff near each other, there is like a high percentage that they just will use that system. Like, we can put stuff on that means they favour public transport. which would help out, because there is only 96 people per week using the metro. Not the metro, sorry. The metro is 271. 533 people use the buses to get around, which is possibly due to the fact there aren't many huge bus lanes like within the main city. And if there are, I don't really think the... Where does this bus lane even go? Or just round the entire edge of the map? And that goes to the one in Central Park. That doesn't even go to the hub. Using the hub is crazy. Don't take that out of context. So, Western City bus lanes. So yeah, the inner city bus lanes are the inner city ones, and the one that takes you like around most of the burgs are the ones that are we really kind of actually climbing up the passenger scale. We haven't got any walking tours, we haven't got any planes. See, the metro, the seafront one makes sense because that's like right the way around. The central one is just within the middle. We haven't got any boats yet. We haven't done trains, but I am tempted to do trains. The metro network is always going to have loads of people use it purely because it is incredibly convenient. Like, I mean, we tried to keep it Glasgow style. It's a simple kind of squiggle. It was supposed to be a circle, but unfortunately placing things and dragging it in this game is a wee bit different to you start off with a great idea and it never ends up that way. Outside connections. So it's these buildings that have all the outside connections. And you can I'm glad that they actually color coded the vehicles. So a lot of these are actually just people trying to come back into the city, which means it must be the residents here or the residents through the hillside. It wouldn't make sense for it to be anybody else. And oh good, look, the demand for commercial has risen. So what we can now do, we can now put even more commercial out. Get those rip-roaring production in. One thing I am going to do is this is going to be slightly separate from Capitalism Square, this bit. Is it commercial? Yeah, so we're going to do our own leisure specialization area, because I noticed we don't actually have any of those. And what we can do with this is it should allow us to kind of diversify this kind of area a wee bit more. It's like, I feel we do need a kind of different type of just base commercial. We don't need tourism. Oh, I suppose we could do a bit of tourism. Or have you used tolls? We haven't used toll booths. We're not. We haven't really used toll booths purely because I was like, I need traffic to flow, rather than like we could slap toll booths all along this, and I am tempted to do it because I don't get why. Is it just the pathing? These guys aren't even joining that bit. It's just slowing down here. Unless I just delete this. Right, are they using these vehicles to go around the turnpike? No, they don't appear to be. Then there's this traffic jam that just exists forever. See, they're all going in here. This is like the busiest street. I'm pretty sure this is like the busiest street in the whole... Yeah, traffic. Oh, apparently this one's caught up to it immediately. Yeah, the main arteries of the city are bad for traffic, and this whole thing is just, is there a traffic jam the whole way up? There is. Why is that? Right. In the interest of preserving traffic flow, this no longer exists. Right, okay. No, you put tolls on the way to the hospital, then when the ambulances go, they pay you money. It's free money. It would also be considered potentially free real estate. Um, oh, the leisure zone. We could, I guess, maybe, because I'm immediately starting to think that now that we're getting to like a decent place, like we might need to do like another one later on. I'm tempted to come back and do a wee bit more in Central Park, but I want to keep out like Sand Park, you know, ticking up. We gotta keep the parks going. Oh, wait, you see this? Trees. There's one thing people love. It's trees. And you know that's true. People love trees. Junction has lights on them. Yeah. I know there's a mod that lets you change that, but I don't know if you can do it in base. Because you could set up a sequence of traffic lights. Because I remember one of the older cities I'd done was like completely and utterly synced, so the traffic lights in the entire downtown area would go like green at the same time, and it worked incredibly well because it meant you had cars and vehicles that would like just enter the city and end up in downtown within about, you know, like a couple of minutes. Try and keep this to like a... Oh damn. Can we like... You know, we'll just delete that. Yeah, we're gonna use that gate. We can do like this little coastal road, little path, and comes up to there, comes across, comes like out here and then back in there. There you go. That's kind of the extent to this park can really go to. Put a park pier in. Put like a couple of them in. There you go. Actually, what's this? Climbing frame. Oh, we need gazebos. That's something we do need. Oh no, that's... Is it? If you use the lights mod, you turn all the lights off and just do Indian road management. Yeah, no, I can see that. But then, you know, in this game, everything just clips through each other, so... You know, the guys are literally just gonna, like, just phase in and out of existence, you know? We'll do, like, another one there. And then we can... Like a climbing frame, like, here. Cannot build on more. We can't get a trampoline toward a level 5 park. Bro, can you believe we're not a level 5 park? There we go, we can put some, like, some of these down. See, there you go. This park is already just... Like, as I said, I don't like Sand Park. One of the best. If not the best. Gotta make sure all the tables are socially distanced. See, but looks like Jabba's in the AW. It does, you're right. Big Jabba's palace. See, like, there we go. We socially distance all the tables. And then, we can get, can we get some hedgerows? I don't know if they're gonna look that great. Now there's just like this random hedge here, but it's cool. Oh, I did put some like round about here, but are they like part of that? Are they part of the park? I mean, that is kind of cool, but at the same time, yeah, I'd much prefer it if we just like donk. There you go, look at that. Trampolines are reserved for the elite. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like, only the Omega Chads can play on trampolines. Gotta put down all these lights so that it shines fucking bright. I wonder what would happen if I placed like a cluster of like 40 lights. Can I do it like on the edge here? Can I just make like 100 lights just... Can I do that? Just like place 100 lights. Alright, we'll come back and have a look at that. Remind me to come back and have a look at this fucking monstrosity here when it gets to night time, and then we'll be able to witness the pure beauty of oh, we got the trampolines. Mark, we got the trampolines. Yeah, turn that on. Turn that on. Yeah, they're going to get upset by that because I didn't literally just turn a train station on in their backyard. What tree is that again? Because I want to use far more of that. Was it this one? It's not that one. What about this one? It's not that one. What about this one? It's not that one. Could it be this one? It's kind of green. Or this one? No. What about this one? No. Is it this tree? No. Come see the lamppost for. Yeah, I mean it does. You know, it does stuff for you if you don't like sand. It's a really good. It's a place you should come to. See, we're gonna put down hundreds of these trees because I actually think it really brightens up the whole city. Constant reports of like things catching fire, but it's just my trees. Cause I feel like it makes like the inner city areas look a bit better if you put some like trees behind the buildings. Like even there's like horrible gaps like this. Oh, that's part of their house, but I can just hang it. Like, I used to do it so that you could put like walking paths behind them, like behind the buildings. But I struggled on building that because I was like, how this has literally just become a placing trees stream in the last like 30 seconds. I don't know why, when it gets to a certain point when we've been playing this game, it all of a sudden just like, OBS just starts recording, like, while it's streaming, and I'm just like, bro, that was not what you were asked to do. Some more goddamn trees down. Trees used to be... Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, they can block noise. That was the thing. You could block road noise with trees. And then they nerfed trees. Can you believe that? They nerfed trees. It's honestly unbelievable. Placing trees has already become the very thing he's wanted. Oh, true, because of the forest. But this is the good type of tree. We're trying to replace all other trees in the world with just these bright, luminous green trees. It's like, oh, that building's on fire. Let's place some trees next to it. You know what calms people down? Placing trees. Like, oh god, you got a big exam tomorrow. Fucking trees. You know? It's literally just the law of the land that if you know you got anything big, you just do trees. See, like, there you go. This place already looks nicer because of the trees. See, we just need to do this like 12 billion more times. And by the end of our campaign, we'll reach 2 million people in the city, and that'll be great. I remember getting to a point where I made like 100 grand a week, as like the city as a whole made like 100 grand a week. And I could build anything, but I'd made like the most, put them in cash money and they won't be great for much longer. I remember you could make it to the point where you had so much money you could just do anything, right? But my issue with it always was that I could make a really profitable city, but I couldn't get people to live in it. So screw it, that's just gonna all be trees now. Like I could have like I could get to like, I think it was like 40,000 residents or something, and then that was it. Like it would just level out there, and that would be the end of it. No more people would come in. People would just start leaving. But I would still have like the most profitable city in the world. Imagine being in a house on fire and the government sends tree surgeons instead. No, but like, we gotta save the trees, you know? Team trees and all that. Oh my god, it burns so bright. Look at how bright. Look, the lights, they ward ships away from the land. It's so fucking bright. Like, the rest of it looks quite nice, except for the fact that these tables are underwater. And the fact that this gazebo is floating in the air. Yeah, I love it when I have to do parkour to get into the gazebo. Oh man, I thought for a second it said the name of the street on the side of the, like, thingy line. I was like, yeah, that's awesome. Save the trees by putting... It's his fault for building his house so close to a fire, you know? He should have planned ahead. Right, okay, why are these buildings not leveling up? That's what I wanna know. Do they need bus routes? They might need bus routes. Well, they have got fucking transport networks galore in this way, but you know what? Since you asked so nicely, we'll just fucking spam out one of these so that it just goes literally just everywhere where there isn't a bus stop already. Like, there you go, it's even next to the monorails. Like, everyone loves monorails. We just spam out these goddamn bus stops. So they do everything right up to the main street as well, you know. Like we gotta get it all done. And we can curve this in here, curve it in there, curve it in there, and curve it in there, and then we can just come back and we can do this street. Then we can do this street. Then we can do this street. Then we can do, it's the most non-functional, like, you know, like bus route. Oh. Oh, we made a lot more advancements on the whatever the fuck we're doing. Here we go. Look, the hub isn't even like, oh shit. Yeah, the hub isn't even like the main like stop on that route. Right, let's pause it. We'll go back and look at that in a second. Bus Light 7. Retinas. Goes to the lamppost and burns your retinas out. Yeah, you're just walking past and you've got to like sprint past it before nightfall comes and all the lights turn on, because then you just get you just burn. What line do we want this to be called? The monorails are great. Use them, please. Oh. Use them. Right. Boom, there we go. The monorails are great. Use them line, and it's gonna be a sort of like... Oh, it's gonna be all sorts of... Oh, we can make it like... No, white's not gonna work, is it? We can make it like that color. There we go. Awesome. Now we got another possibly useless transport network on our hands. I have a bus lane with 200 buses going to 3 stops. Yeah, but like, to be fair, that is a strategy if you have like a, what would you call it, like a really busy area in such a small, you know, like part of the map. Man, I just seen a whole lot of people just upload videos showing me that they'd sold out to Ubisoft right now. Well, like, see if I show you the transport network of like this whole city, I think you can tell where it's all concentrated. Like, you know, you've got the Mark Stick Company bus line, you got the gold one, which can't remember what it was, you got these ones, but then you just got this dense, kind of compact railway area. Because I'm tempted to do like maybe like a major railway station here, but there's no like actual rail lines that we can connect to. So I'd need to make my own railway, because I can't get it to go out of the city. Lines overview. Yeah, like not a single... Oh, yeah, not a single person has used the monorail one. People are starting to use the monorails a wee bit more. We need a tour bus company. Make a zero rail. Is that not just a plane? It's so bright. can see it from goddamn miles away. Ah, that's not true, Markin, you know it. We're done playing Assassin's Creed. Man, I don't like sand as a 5-star park. Central Park, not even a 5-star park. Still got power lines in it. Not even the coolest chested cheetah cat. Did that delete the whole line? That's kind of cool. I wonder if we could make a bridge that goes over the monorail. I liked Unisoft better, man. We need more roads. Park side gate, like we can put another one there next to the monorail part. We need one like down here. There you go. One like here as well. We can do one next to the university. One next to the... No, you can't do that. You're not Duncan. Duncan's barely allowed to woo in my chat. Otherwise I'll get very upset, Spaghetti. Nature reserve. Oh yeah, we were gonna do a nature reserve on the hill. We just didn't bother. What is this? A zoo? Can you imagine having a zoo? Who even wants a zoo? Put a monorail over the I don't think you can. We do fishing tours. What is this? I love it when you mouse over stuff in this game. It just doesn't show you. It's like yeah, I know you want to see something, but it's not happening. How did we not place the gate there? Give me the Parkside gate. Let me place it there. There we go. And we can do it like this. Here. Look at that. You can hardly tell that this is a park and not just like one of the greatest university campuses. Make a zoo at some point and put Charlie in. I mean, we can give it a go. We can give it a go. Certainly, you know, something we could try. The Chasbo exhibit. What would be in the Chasbo exhibit? What do you think, Mark? No, what would be in the Chasbo exhibit? I feel like that's quite an important question to tackle first. What would be in the Chasbo exhibit? So wait, can we not connect to this? Ah, it's already like thingy that we can just like drag it forward, I guess. Put a fishery in the shit tree. We should, yeah. I wonder what monster fish you would actually like. Who was the guy that did monster? Was it River Monster or whatever? Can we get him in to like to look at our shipfish. Chesbo exhibit is shared with Angus as they're both dirty cup. Obviously can't go anywhere near Capitalism Square then. There we go, look at this. One of the greatest parks that there is. So do we want to put like just a fishing tour of like absolute misery? We make like a really bad fishing tour but we don't feature it in the ad. It's like, I don't know, come to Twitch Town or something. You bitterly regret it. See, like, there you go, look at this. I'm gonna just sit here for like 10 minutes, making money. I'm gonna delete all of this stuff. And replace it with my own. Because, you know, it's just something not right about palm trees. Jeremy Wade. Oh yes. You wade into the shit trail to get the elusive Ross fish. I feel like we need to do like an ad. Like a tourism ad for the city. What would our slogan be? I feel like we really should like clean this up and add in like the right kind of trees. Deal with some Ross fish. I genuinely think like we need like Dave cutting down trees to plant trees. Yeah, we're just moving the trees, right? There's no issue about it. You know? There's nothing untoward going on. No one needs to look into it. It's all fine. All fine. I feel like we would need like a really good tourism slogan. And we still need to actually like decide once and for all what the goddamn name of the city is. Davetown, home to Man on the Hill and Mark Steak Company. Oh, should that be our thing? It's like, when you visit this town, you have the ability to become the most powerful man in the universe, because to this Man on the Hill. You know? I'm not sure how we would phrase it, but I think that's a good start. Right, see, there we go. This place is gonna look so much better because I just covered it in trees. No. We just need it to look a bit more. You know, it's all world building, Mark. It's all world building. You know, we're just gonna make it look a wee bit more like, to be honest, like Central Park and kind of like in New York. That's basically what ours is. It's the bad version of that. It's gonna be just such a mess of trees that it'd be a wonder if you even knew there was a park in here at all. It's the kind of parks I like, you know. You haven't got like a hope in hell of actually being able to get in. there you go. Like, that already looks great. I feel like. You can disagree, but then you just get banned. We put like a giant checkers board in here. Actually, yeah, we could just, like, fill this bit with like checkers boards and cool shit like that. Like, there you go. Because now what we can do is we can get a road. Or like a little path. Oh no, that's... Maybe we can do it up like that, right? And then we just put like a fuck ton more trees in. Are you making... I gotta be honest, Dave, invading the next town to make space for his trees. Yeah, I mean it's pretty similar to that, I gotta be honest, just with how big the trees are. I don't think that park in which you're referring to, Mark, is located in the middle of a giant urban centre and has monorails, although I wish it did. Can you imagine how awesome that would be? You could just take a monorail to the castle. I'll put that to like the city planners and ask them for a monorail. I'm sure they'll be like just as thrilled as I am about the idea. I'm like, do you know what this town needs? A monorail. And they'll be like, why is this guy so smart? Why does he just have all the best ideas? How did he get in this office? You know, like, people will just be like out here and be like, oh, you know, we need something a wee bit more than just monorail. Like, no, monorails. Come to our park, we have a human-sized checkerboard. Ah, we also have humans that you can play checkers with. People who didn't pay their taxes. Not our fault, you were given plenty of time to pay up. See, like, I think that looks pretty decent. Like, it's a nice looking park. Granted, it's pretty luminescent, but considering large parts of the city are kind of like that now, it's not really that much of an issue for us. This is still only a 4-star park. That's how much I don't like sand. Just dominates it. It's not even entertaining enough. Shocking. Right. Tree business. How is that going? Pretty decent by the looks. I think we could like move this PD left. I don't know what far enough so that we can move like diagonal. And then we can do more industrial roads. Told them to cut down all the trees and make sticks. Right, there you go. Because I think what we'll do is we'll just do like a couple of bigger fields. Monorail stops the cat. Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine how awesome that would be? All workers barracks. Oh, I mean that's a pretty big thing. So we might just need to like put that over here. Like there. How big are these? What is this? Small tree sapling field. Extractor needs to be placed. I mean, to be fair, I'm quite happy about us just making even more bigger fields. You know? See, are they complaining? Yeah, there's not enough raw materials. I don't get how they're not getting enough raw materials. Look at how many goddamn things we've got. Maybe they've been spending all their time, like, filling these up. And now they're gonna start working on it. So 104 tons. We sell 2,000. We are importing stuff, which is not good. So we will need to solve that little issue. And our reliance on foreign imports. Yeah, because then what we can do is we just get a whole load of those fields and spam those. There's barrack debt, so you don't use valuable land. I don't think it's gonna matter so much. I don't think it works how it used to. So like these fields seem to be, as long as these are in like an actual forest dense area, it doesn't seem to matter. Because you can just do that and then keep these going. And then obviously all these are just together. I mean, I do suppose you could probably just like spam these. I think we may need another whatchamacallit? What is this? Yeah, it's a sawmill. Biomass plant. I don't think we're really that into biomass. I think we're sawdust storage. Oh, do you think that's potentially something that's choking the process up? That like the sawdust is, we can't put out the sawdust? Maybe? An idea? I don't know. Sounds like it might be an idea. And then put like, you know, like 2 here. Is that a large log yard? A forestry fence. What is this? Furniture factory. Oh, we need paper for that. Right, okay. So we need a paper mill as well. It only has 2 freight trucks in use. Although overall it does seem to still be producing money, which is the idea. Well, anyway, I think we'll pick that up next time. We still haven't dealt with the giant shit pile. The city is now full out, which does look pretty decent. It does look pretty nice, I won't lie. You can still see that retina burning glow down there. We got room to expand into the middle here. And with rice paper. We got room to expand in the middle here. We can do a small estate here. We got our power islands that we're gonna do, you know, obviously power from. I'm thinking that we maybe do like a cargo train station here to there, and then we do it so that the trucks can like come into about there, and then offload a whole load of cargo, and it saves them coming all the way through. We could do it same point to point there, so that you've got that. Thing is, well, maybe an idea to do trains from there, but obviously we'll have our ferry. We could probably do the ferry service next time. I'm not sure if we will though, because we'll probably focus these, like trying to do this in the forestry area, and trying to solve the giant shit slick. I want rid of that, and I want rid of Shitsville. because I want to do a big park there. Just a huge park, just to really test out what you can do with parks. But yeah, until next Sunday, I will have a look for the Pokemon statue as well, just for Ross's Island, because I know he would really like that. But until next